What's up, guys? D-Bus here, back at it again with my Star Wars: The Old Republic Jedi Knight playthrough. I'm still doing the prelude to Shadow Revan. Right now, I'm supposed to meet what's his name, Theron, I think, in the cantina. So let's get started.
That was Grandmaster Satele, wasn't it?
Currently acting as emissary to the Dravos League, nowhere near Tython. We aren't close, of course. Your order is pretty particular on that point.
Can't
She gave
see,
you
my
up
shoulder's
when
in
you
the
were a
way.
child, then.
Not that I'm complaining. You Jedi have your rules, and it turns out I don't have your talent anyway. It's
Wow.
worked out for the best.
So he's the child of Grandmaster Shatil? Flirt? What? Oh my goodness, stop that.
The rules of our order are important. But that doesn't mean they're easy to live by. It's good that you hold no resentment.
There are more important things in life than wallowing in past troubles. More than enough to deal with in the present. Even without the Force, I know when things don't add up. These ops, Colonel Derek, something's being buried here, I'm sure of it. But the real question is, are you going to take your shiny medal and go home like Derek's hoping? Or are you ready to start digging?
I'm not sure I can trust you.
If you were to do some digging, where exactly would you start?
I'd start by recruiting someone I could count on. Someone who'd be willing to face down the Emperor himself, if it came to it. Then I'd find out everything I could about Derek and that Sith Lord you talked to. See if there are any connections. And then, once I found something, I'd contact my new friend and we'd get to the bottom of all this. But this is all just speaking hypothetically, of course.
Of course.
Been great chatting with you. We'll have to do it again sometime. See you around.
Forge Alliance Part 1 Republic. I did this on my DVL Sith character. So it's kind of exciting to do it as a, Republic character. What is this? Requires HK51, HK50. I ain't even got them yet. I started doing the quest for him. Man, it's a pain in the butt. Alright, well, let's go see what's next.
Hey, I just called T3 to have him find you, and he said you were already on the way. That's some impressive timing.
What are you doing here, Theron?
Digging, just like I said I would. Let me show you what I've got so far. Colonel Derek commanded our strike on Korriban, supposedly to gather valuable intelligence data, none of which has been turned over to the SIS. This is the Sith you spoke to on Tython, Darth Arkus, member of the Dark Council, organizer of the attack on the Jedi Temple.
You found a connection between them.
Yes. They've both been paying visits to the same genetics lab in an underwater facility here on Manaan. They're headed down there again as we speak.
How quickly can you arrange transportation? We can catch up to them and find out the truth before any more lives are lost.
No, hold up. There's more. With Derek and Arkus working together, the timing of the attacks makes perfect sense. They weren't really attacks at all, they were robberies.
Robberies? What do you mean?
The Imps hauled something out of the Jedi Temple just before you got there. A few security hollows were still working, so I got a shot of it. Derek's top guy, Commander Jensen, grabbed something similar on Korriban. I ran the images through some databases. They were pieces of ancient Rakata technology.
As in, technology from the ruthless empire that conquered the galaxy before the founding of the Republic?
Yes, you can understand my concern. I'm pretty sure Derek and Arkus have brought their Rakata tech to the lab. You're gonna have to go in and figure out exactly what they're doing with it. There. I've arranged transport to get you in, but security will probably come after you with more than smiles. Don't let them slow you down. While you're searching the lab for Arkus and Derek, I'm gonna meet with one last contact. I think she might have some interesting intel for us.
She?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Good luck down there.
So what's up? Oh, we're gonna do a flashpoint. All right, well, let's go do the flashpoint. Depths of Manaan.
Theron here. I'm patched into the lab's tracking systems. Looks like Arkus and Derek are still inside. There's a security checkpoint ahead that can grant you access to the rest of the facility. Transmitting coordinates now.
Transmitting coordinates.
jerk!
Damn, I'm stuck.
Interesting. I'm seeing records of a prisoner here, someone named Jacaro. I bet he could share some interesting stories with us. Looks like my contact's here. The chief of security is just ahead of you. Watch your step.
I really hate this fight. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done this in a solo Flashpoint, so we'll see how it goes. But man, it's a pain in the butt and group Flashpoint. Come on, let me throw my snowball. Oh, you sucker. Carol, what are you doing? Get over here and assist me. Oh, never mind now. Yeah, is that my healer all on the ground? Oh, it wasn't too bad. In the group one, it's they exchange the bubble more frequently, and man, you had to keep hopping around. And Kira's almost dead. Ooh, slapped them all.
Greetings. My master compliments your impressive skill and would like to share his appreciation for this noble rescue.
This is hardly the time for embellished translations. I'm sure your master would agree.
Oh dear. Please let us out of here. We beg you.
Your droid seems to be missing a few pieces.
Those modifications occurred before our imprisonment here. My esteemed master Jacaro is a specialist in discreet cargo delivery. I am his translator, C2D4, former servant of Revan's Queen Lena of... Yes, well. Jacaro was contracted by a Selkath geneticist, Garima, to deliver certain medical equipment, perfectly legal, to this facility. But once the delivery was made, payment was never rendered. Instead, we were imprisoned and interrogated by two very unpleasant individuals.
Colonel Derek and Darth Arcus?
We were never introduced. Very rude, to be perfectly honest. After the interrogation, they told Garima to use us as fodder for some kind of experiments.
What kind of genetic experiments would call for a Wookiee and a droid?
Thanks to your timely intervention, I hope we'll never have to find out.
Your story checks out. Just did a little digging on these two. Charges against them both for smuggling, disorderly conduct, assault.
Even the droid?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Never mind.
Well, whatever they may have done, my contact has a good feeling about them. Thinks they might come in handy. Let's see if she's right.
You'd better not betray us. I'll be watching you.
Oh, you have nothing at all to worry about.
During a group flashpoint, people get so mad if you don't spacebar through that. Yeah, this guy's a pain in the butt in the group. So let's knock this fool out. What the heck? Is he screaming? What's he doing? Ah, shit. Oh, snap! I guess the droid could probably heal right through it. Oh, they're whooping my ass.
Asked me to contact you while he's busy with his scanning equipment. Apparently, he's picking up powerful energy readings from Garima's laboratory. Readings consistent with Rakata technology. Theron and I agree that this is a dangerous sign. Whatever is going on in that lab, please do your best to stop it.
Is that, what's her face, Lana?
Are you Garima?
Azigazgato umpa volta kapi. Tane es hazigazdak.
You need to stop what you're doing and answer my questions.
As uge freda leg job as uregviko had milt akisok.
I want to know what Derek and Arcus are planning. What are you doing here?
Volte sak fek ut azo negre. Akon ivolomar. Meg bis hato sadmeg.
Why does everything always look like a sea creature?
Ogene kunk, toleras ege mas fonal est. Mege iteletet.
Oh.
Atenger feilenes as edges. Folio semisem. Ugen is it key.
What are you waiting for? Do it! Before he has a chance to betray us again!
Oh, always gotta go light side.
You don't have to be like him, Jakaro. You can be better.
He looks at me again.
Well, that explains the dead guards.
I knew I sensed someone familiar.
I told you to let it go. You did your part. None of this concerns you.
A Jedi isn't so easily distracted from the truth, Derek.
You don't even know what you're interfering with.
Garima, thank you for forwarding the research data along. Our infinite army will serve us well. You can keep the prototypes.
We're working for the good of the entire galaxy. The Republic, the Empire, everyone. We can't let you interfere.
Oh, snap.
Feel free to die before the facility reaches crush depth. It will probably be more comfortable that way.
Hello again. I'm afraid that all of the emergency pods have been ejected.
Escape the facility.
And all hatches leading back to the facility entrance are sealed. Fortunately, I procured a small water clock for just this eventuality. The autopilot should have it docked to the hatch near your location. Please hurry.
This is gonna take forever if I have to fight everything. Let's go, 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 run. Can we just run? Or do I have to fight? I think I have to fight. Son of a gun.
Your time is short. Be merciless.
Oh, snap.
Show it you will not back down.
Oh, damn. Slap this shit out of me. Oh, we gotta move him by fire or something? Where's the fire at? Damn. Can't move. Oh, there it goes.
Don't let up. It's on the offensive.
Oh, beat the snout at her. How am I gonna move him to the fire if he's stuck on her?
It's on the offensive. Don't let up! You've done it. Excellent work. Now let's get you back to the surface.
Let's get out of here.
Apologies, but the remote docking procedure isn't quite finished.
You're a Sith.
But not your enemy. Not today. Now, are you interested in a ride back, or would you prefer to swim?
Sith or not, I won't turn down a helping hand.
I do appreciate a pragmatic mind. And there we are. Your transportation is ready. Safe travels.
Right on, right on, right on. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it here. Oh, what's pending? Alright. I'm gonna call it here, guys. Video's already getting a little long. I'll turn it in on the next video. Alright, so you guys know what to do. Comment, rate, subscribe. Catch you on the flip side. Adios.